go, my friend.
especially
CGN versus Pacific.
Yeah, I said it in
for the
other
upper
games I was casting as
semifinals
well
of
that we
VCT
see
Ascension
them running
EMEA.
plays
The winner
and
here
agent
will
compositions that we
guarantee a
don't
spot
see from
upper
the top
lane,
VCT
and they
teams.
will
But
play
one of the teams that is pretty much running the
at
standard
least one
stuff
game.
is Pacific, and right
They
now
couldn't
they're
play two.
looking flawless. Right now it's just Jellison to defend, so he's probably going to back out here.
Well, I was kind of hoping he was. I'm a little nervous he's stuck around this long. The flash is there. He's been caught. And I was going to compliment him in some of those previous games. He played it really well of knowing when to peel away, you know, trying to hold that space as long as he could, but maybe outstayed his welcome there a touch, but still. Plants in. CGN. Time on their side. See what the retake's going to look like. Already Element happy to take a challenge on CT, at least for a second. Sits a little deeper on site. Most of them sitting on site here. 3 of them posted. As there comes the flood. Straight through CT. Element, lovely shot towards it. Oh, that's stunning. And that's what you expect from a player like Element. Yeah, I want to see if they try and disrespect the one-way. Off the back of the ult. Yeah, they're going to try and go for this with the complementary jet smoke there as well. Benny needs to take space, but I love the paranoia. I love the staggering the Pacific are able to do. Completely unaffected by Benny and the ult, and the rest of them punch behind it. But this is a big opportunity. Again, a site with only 1 player on it. Paranoia goes in. And I prefer what we're seeing, at least from Loiter here, is just slipping away, sitting deeper, safer on towards CT. No need to give too much up.
Spike planted.
This reclear, though, the drone was used over on that B site. And right now, Pacific is looking to catch him off guard. Catch him on the rotation, but they weren't able to find it. So here comes the retake. They pop that null command. It's a 5v5, only Element on the site to hold.
Yeah, but I like this play in the cage. It's lovely, but overwhelmed. Loiter really heads up clear. Element's gone down, but can they pressure that backline? Can they start working towards that defuse? The next big question coming in. Loiter again clearing it. Oh, the Pacific side is so sharp. They're so damn good. It is just a wipeout. Pacific clean on the retake.
Kind of like an ISO in certain ways, but you don't get that same value as an ISO. But then you also lose the value of having an initiator like KO with a knife or those long-range flashes.
It's W game, bro.
As I'm sitting here yapping, I mean, Comeback's just fighting down middle against an eco and picking up
farming. Just farming. He's a pleasure to watch in this, but that's a confidence round as well. A little eco Cobra moment for him. Happy enough. He'll just work towards his side. He's only 2 away now. Cool. Anguist, a player that, again, a lot of eyes were towards. He's had some really good impact. Even the analyst desk was discussing how well he can play here. This is not looking like the start he would have wanted, at least.
Timeout.
Middle.
Oh, he saw.
I think Benny spotted Comeback and doesn't want any piece of this right now. He just wants to escape with his life. As a 5-on-4 in the favor of CGN, this is the first time they've had a real advantage here. So just picking the right site to go to and finding that second opening. This is maybe potentially the 3rd round that CGN is going to be able to pick up here. They do know that Comeback has that operator, and he was close to middle, so could be on one of these lines at B. So they're gonna approach this very diligently, but already, going for that flank instead. But you see Element holding that, knows this mid push is possible.
Come at Mo, seen the
30 seconds left.
He tried to dodge the understeer.
Oh dear, oh
Well,
dear, oh dear, it's all gone wrong. As Element just gets leapfrogged over, ignored, and Parasite has come back. He doesn't even look back. He looks back for a second, but can Element save them? He got them the first, he needs to get them the last 2 here. Half achieved on the defuse, and Element trying to play that corner, trying to toy with him a little bit, chip away 1 more bullet. And now on the reload, this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Smoke goes in, trying to go for the spam. LaRock still has to start going for this one. Time. There it is.
Oh, that was beautiful. Man, saving the day, bro. 5-3.
Trips are up, and they haven't really been broken at all by CGN. Any of these rounds.
Shock darts to deal with it now. They're in a little bit of a pickle here. Yeah, already you're going to see them struggling to find those steps towards the site. Now, for the 2nd time of asking, they have to make a go of this.
Right here.
Hero's still just posturing in the smoke. We're going to see the mid pressure coming in eventually. That is from Element. You're going to see the eventual approach from LaRock, but it's Loiter. Backline found. The turn of the eyes, and Pacific again. So well balanced. They know those pressure points. They hit the timing incredibly well. Element is desperate to do damage, but it doesn't matter. Look where the spike is. Early damage towards Element, however, is not necessarily a good look, considering he has been Yeah, again, impactful from start to end. Able to isolate Loiter on that. It looks like a repeat towards kind of sight, but this is a huge pick. Patience pays off in middle. Catching Rose, this is much better, but they have yet to claim the site. The spike is still left deep down by Spawn, Josh, and there's still a lot to navigate and get past, but Anguish does clear B finally.
They have money to buy
winning
up.
situation
Yo,
here
money,
for CGN.
PCFIC
actually choosing to save here. They have a lot of economy still, and it's the second to last round, so definitely they could go for this attempt and still be able to play out the next round. So here, yeah, that's where that decision comes in. Wait. We actually can do this. They still haven't even planted, so they're coming back. It's a 2-on-4. It's going to be very difficult to break through here, but full utility for Larocque. Operator still in their hands of comeback. And if they're able to make someone peek out, get a little bit curious for information, that could be the way in. That's a start.
That's the raid boss removed. That's a big shot, though. Angus there from the back lines, playing by Pillar. At least denies comeback. Nice push up from Larocque, though. He still knows there's a player on the site. His knife revealed it earlier. He knows that Vince is around here somewhere, surely. Or is it Davy at one point? I think it was. So he's going to try and get half. Has to face the music.
7-4.
Flash of contact. I want to see when they use this flash. Last time, banking on the tap of the ult orb, but now it's just being shouldered. It looks like comeback is here. 3 players, the paranoia ready, the spray is good. Comeback now unleashed. Loiter goes forward, but it's comeback to be doing the damage. A third,
this kid is insane, man.
Comeback
Just
makes
insane.
It all his. 4, and eyeing up the 5th, it gets stolen away. But you take it in those moments. An 8-4 scoreline, Josh. A couple more questions we can go through, but for now, it's a mid walk. And something, if you watch Pacific in the past, they love abusing middle. They will be pressuring this time and time again. As it stands, they've managed to get past Element on a real godsend of a bit of timing, but smart work from Davy to check on it. But sadly, they were already in the door. They were knocking on the door and they're through. And it's Anguish who's the one to stop it. That's perfect. It's allowed Element now to come back through towards site. Maybe there is a chance to save this round. As you can see, Element prowling and catching, gets comeback, puts him down. It's a 2v3. This is not out of the realms of reality, but it's certainly still within touching distance for CGN.
The dash out. It's a fast retake. Waiting for that flash.
Yeah, there it is. Flash comes in. Nice clear from Benny. Leave it on Loiter. A 1v2. Pretty close the gap to the side, high and low. Can he isolate a fight? He can, but it's not easy. Vince the one to find him, and CGN again start things off with a pistol.
Vince probably going to back out of the site this time.
Yeah, he better
the confidence on the previous round, but
well, there was a time to leave, and it passed. Now, Benny knew better. Benny got out of dodge. Element getting punished from... Loiter, these shots. Just being the turret on the top of the site.
This is so good, bro.
The confidence now overflowing. This was the first gun round. A fast, pacey, simplistic approach towards A works so well. Loiter there. They've got a big issue, and that's a big gun. Maybe that will fix it. Nice start from Element. Does he get away with... Oh my god! Comeback desperate to try and close the gap, but Anguish all too aware.
W gaming, bro.
Keeps his teammate of Element safe, securing the top side. Still plants there. And a deep plant towards CT.
Run it back available, and they're going to use this. They need this round clean. Keep the economy trailing by 5.
They're staying postured up on CT. They've seen the barrel there of the gun. Big clear from Benny. That should be a follow-up, and it is. Leaving Loiter. I mean, this guy is good. Does get scanned, though. Really tricky in the defuse. The plant was on the backside of sight. Not going to be able to get around that corner. A lot of ults to play in here. They have a lot of util to play with, Josh. This is still very much an up-in-the-air round.
Feeling more comfortable to retake the B site. Their defense is all the way towards A. So right now, still, 100 Fury in play for the attackers here. They're going to get that spike planter, no problem. They're going to reset, but Larocque goes down. I don't think they're going to be able to pick him up. That's an easy ping spam.
You'd think so, right? But he's back on his feet. And they have 4v5. And Loiter just happy to try and take a body with him if he can. Already Rose going to be posting the ult down. I don't know if that's called a tag here. But Jellison has already defending the site. Good trade. CDN still have the numbers. So you're looking at the shock dodge, you're looking at what remains, and it's nothing. Anguish on the clear up. CGN back in this series.
Timeout.
Was in time. It really threw him through a loop there. They didn't quite know. Maybe expecting the break to come sooner. Quick clear from Anguish. Beautiful. Loiter's gone, and still now firm grip on the site. Comeback clears through towards CT. You're seeing them try to pressure Anguist here, but he's been steady as a rock. Quick little flash, but no one there to close in on this. You're looking at the pressure on CT. Hello? Did we think that was going to be safe forever? And now the crunch on the reclear. This feels misjudged, and Pacific had the opportunity. And it's all on the one man to do it all. No plant, no time on his side, and surrounded. Anguist closed the gap. Big hole.
11 to 10.
Basically disabled.
Yeah. Okay, that's a different start. We've been generally seeing those entries working for Element. This time, it's comeback. Now let's see how they respond to the site. You can see Anguist still looking for a chance here. Does anyone get pinged? Anyone revealed? You're looking at the Aldrome coming in. Need to get a tag on that. It's already around the corner, so Anguist can't quite close down on that kill, but he's been a real threat from this position. And they're desperate to get this pressure on CT.
Wait, the timing, Loida.
That was insane.
I thought he could have had that then, but no, traded again pretty well. 3v3, but time is on their side. Deeper post plant here. All three players playing from this side. The team started and not stopping. Gets it to half, has to fall away. Gets revealed. No kills though. Still anyone sort of around here. Larok does remove Anguist. Denied. The very last second. And Davi, their time's going to start really ticking against him here. He knows it, and he can't quite close it. 12 made for Pacific. TP. Committed. Lloyd has gone for it. Oh, an outrageous attempt there. But I don't think they saw it. I'm waiting to see if Element sticks around on this. I think he will do. Davi's here. Anguist is here. They don't know how close they are, but there it is. Davi spots it. That's a very aggressive fight, and they've been rewarded by all of this. CGN taking some risky engagements, and they work out perfectly.
It wouldn't be bad. They save it, bro.
Keep him coming.
They have no money.
Yeah, this is clean stuff. Are we going to get treated to OT here, Josh? Did you have any plans?
Yeah, he's got the operator. He's going to take that beeline again. And this is so scary to walk into. If you're Pacific right now, if you're a fan of them, walking into this right now is scary.
He's got his dart back on as well. Does he save it for potentially the retake? Oh my god, Loiter. The spacing just close enough on the swing, and it's Rose to send the ult from further away, maybe trying to isolate. And that's a good tag as well there. Just catching, I think, Anguist. And now we're into a 4v3 advantage to Pacific. How do they break this deeper positioning? Element still standing. The Danger Man on his 2 feet. Anguist there. He's been packing a punch over towards A, but difficult positions to pry them out of. First attempt on the spike, and they've caught Element. Now the follow-up. They're going for it, and they've got it.
GG!
In the final hour, able to get across the line, 13-11.
You'd think there we're going OT the way that CGN was playing, but in the final moments, on whatever desperation by that Pacifica do, they pulled it back in the end.
You're looking pound for pound, you know, Element was very much there. And Loiter, going to be cleared through, but at this point, we're starting to see the numbers sitting pretty comfortably for CGN. Starting to get a good couple of steps towards A.
30 seconds left.
The Rock here would have to do something phenomenal to get away with this. Trying to isolate a fight on main. It's not going to work out. Benny with a good shot. CGN have been clean on their pistols. It's been something that it looks like they've put some work towards.
One enemy remaining.
And, well, Jillison and Rose going to try and make something out of nothing, and it's not going to happen.
Looks like this is the B hit that wants to come into play. Maybe potentially to market, but already clearing out A main from Pacific. They're going to know. They're going to get the smokes and everything ready to deal with this.
But I quite like the adjusted trip as well from Cellison. Already going to be putting that over towards market. And that's just been either removed or taken back, but still makes it trickier. Feels like they've got a good read here, but 25 seconds is getting very late in the day. An Element looking for a reward through middle, and he doesn't get it. Larok clears him. Quick through Cat. They try and make the damage happen. Jellison's gone down, but Pacific still holding the line. They can't get out through main. The choke point is being absolutely strangled, leaving Vince unable to find value through mid here.
Against a Turkish team.
And Pacific with a really nice hold. This puts all that pressure back now on CGN to come up with a plan.
Timeout.
Kind of in the same 1-3-1 split a lot that we're seeing from CGN here as they try to make something work in this 2 versus 4. Crossfire with the Odin on site.
Well, maybe they could isolate Rose.
Right here.
But I like this swing around through Cat. I actually really like that. Being proactive maybe, but, you know, backing yourself, calling your own number up. But it has given CGN an opportunity. And the opportunity's dwindling. Loiter closing in now. Benny, you got to go big here. has util, has a flash, has the wall, has the molly, has a lot to play with. They've already gone so close. This is where it gets dangerous. They now know flash is good. Can he get a kill? Not yet, and not at all. There was a chance there, and it fell away pretty swiftly. Oh, speaking of ults, there's one. Paranoia.
I saw that, bro.
CGN, beautiful. Rewards
that was a clean round, dude.
Rewards on site. They've had everything.
The economy from Pacifica is not good, man. 3 ults for CGN
You've
still.
taken away 2 of the impact players, the 1-2 punch. But there's quick rotations. This isn't as simple as it's over just yet. A divide going through as well. Plenty of ults invested here. Maybe a pop flash, but Vince is controlling it well. Takes away.
Yeah, they got destroyed this round, man.
4-3. Timeout.
They've shown a little presence towards being like that. That draws over the additional body, but the timing is...
That's crazy. Gira! Oh my god, Element! Is that Espor, bro?
Something I shouldn't have seen.
Damn.
That was very unpleasant.
That was nice.
That was very brave. I like it.
You like that one, dude?
That's not good for the guy who
got away from it. Masochist.
I love to see that, bro.
And now 4 players pouring through. Oh, dearie me. I thought that was going to be the perfect paranoia. But Vince may be close enough or simply just in a line, saw the traces and got the damage. But a 2v3 is far from impossible. There's Lorax working back through. But Element's position is strong. But Loiter gets the trade. And now the plant, look at the HP on Vince. He's down so damn low. 11 HP. The timing, gorgeous for Vince. Perfectly done in the end.
Clutch, my
Handled the
friend.
pressure.
6-3.
Feeling they're getting closer. That's a horrible feeling. The door's being broken. You knew they were towards main. Luckily, someone managed to slip through. Who was that? Actually, getting towards side was Rose. Very surprised. A good flash, though. Should have completely blinded Jellison, but they didn't check it. Could have had a little glimpse there. Maybe eyes drawn. Big ult. Time now running low. 10 seconds. Come back. Pierce through the site. 10 seconds and counting. They are running so low on time here. Loiter can close in. They don't even need to. The spike was dropped. A disastrous round in the end for CGN. And giving themselves exactly what you'd want to see.
What a beautiful tech setup for CGN,
stability after a very hard map 1. And arguably... a map for them that's been read a great deal, but they still find value on pressure up mid straight away. Benny, they've already cleared that question mark, and they've caught Benny for it too.
Anguist also falls. 3 versus 5. They have weapons, but a Bucky on Rose. But instead of going into the site, they take Garden here. They're forcing the fights.
They're trying to. But now look at them just held back by Treat. Rose getting curious. Element waiting. Oh, sharp as hell, Element. So nasty in CGN.
Oh, they bring it back at the round. That's crazy.
You thought they were caged. They're not. Jellison, the only one to keep them alive, but
1v1
Vince is the one to hopefully tip those scales for CGN here. Lorax down, desperately low. 3 HP.
Let's go.
And Vince,
Fire bullets.
No subtlety about their approach, deciding to sit towards hell. Unsure of the next step. Can Lorax quietly do this? Still got a flash. Still got a knife. And he goes for the drop, and he's been punished on it so quickly.
Espor.
For CGN, and looking for that 4 out of 4 pistol round here.
Let's see. They've been on it before. And they do it again. Already Anguist. Oh, bloody hell, 6 HP ain't much. I don't think anyone's saving you. No, Rose was hungry for that kill. Beautiful follow-up as well. But Element quick to work. Gets on in and gets on out. Jellison, I mean, coming alive a little bit. Really starting to hit a couple shots here. We're looking at Vince and Benny. Vince already noted. Benny, though, taking steps, taking strides towards the site. We complimented the likes of Element before. Likes of Comeback. He's up there. Benny doing absolute bits. Loiter, though, this position is going to chip away. And they know Lorax on the site. But it's a nuisance. It's a problem trying to deal with that backline.
Now you're in big trouble, bro.
Desperately going for it. That should be. Loiter's going to try and...
Oh, there's nothing he can do.
I don't know if he can. He'd have to already killed
Benny. That was a throw, no?
That one's done for. How the hell?
Also forced him to move. Assisting that fight.
I just feel like Pacific just don't look like the team we saw on map 1. It feels very disjointed, but for now they're playing as 4, playing as a pack, just pouring in towards that A site. They make it past Element, and they've got the site, I don't say under control, but they've got the plan at least, right? The pre-take should be denied here. The molly from up top, Benny this time sends it to the right spot. And already out. Peeking towards Heaven, 2 players towards Gen. Stunning shots from them.
Shit, that was clean, man.
Finally showing signs of life.
They have to do this eco. Yeah, they got the Blade Storm, but do they really?
Oh, damn, but look at the aggression elsewhere, though. Loiter's just trying to get out of there. Bloody hell. He gave it a go. Anguist again. Why is Anguist so good from this spot? Playing in main is just nasty. Had to have a quick execution to the back of the head. But this one ain't over. Oh my
Look at this guy, man. Just standing there killing everyone.
That is filthy.
So good, bro.
They heat up. Just back towards this B site.
There's a molly still on lane as well.
This could be deadly, especially on the HP. Good stall here. Buying time. They need more than time, though. They need to land some of these shots. Larocque already breaks on in. Davy overwhelmed. And Pacific sticking
got
the
destroyed,
landing.
man. And they have no money, bro. That was a clean, flawless round. 11-8.
Timeout.
Let's try and pick that one up again, because Element has been winning until then. It's
Good
a
trade.
1-1 trade out, but they lose out on Loiter here.
Smokes for a Jet. I know what trade I'm taking if I'm on the attack side. And it is keeping my smokes online. Middle surely has to be used, otherwise breaking through this choke point is going to be incredibly difficult. Still, though, a second player in wine.
Oh, the high flash and the swing is so nice. Look at this work together. Maybe not a set
Nice,
piece off
yo.
the rip,
This
but
guy
it's
with the Hunter
perfect
Series, bro.
nonetheless.
One of the best.
Lovely unison.
Timeout.
These 2 players, Davy and Anguist.
This has to be a monster hold.
Yeah, this is really tough for them to be able to do. Do they clear Boathouse? Well, no. Okay, Loiter going to go down, but it's traded quickly. Anguist then leans out through stairs, but he's traded, and that's it. That's site 1.
I don't like
so
that
difficult
setup,
now.
bro.
There's so much time and so much space they don't know about. You've already got comeback looking towards middle. Already playing a little closer towards this. Maybe feeling they've already taken over that mid space, but no. They were just on that late rotate back through. Doesn't need to overdo this. And gets punished on that.
Winnable?
2-on-2.
Yeah, game back on. Maybe a little unnecessary as Vince. Yeah, I'm worried when I see this now. Let's see if Larocque's learned his lesson, or does he start creeping towards the stairs again? Underhand flash, probably there, but that's going to have to be a gorgeous flash.
The
Had to have
dash
too. He's trying to find some
him, bro.
refuge in the smoke. And
Yo,
CGN
GG.
clearing through. Diffuse is there. They've absolutely stuck the landing. We were worried about this map, and rightly so for Pacific. They ran out of steam, and they ran out of chances.
Some well-played defensive retakes from CGN, starting with that pistol. Right
Final map, my friends.
CGN.
Remember, winner here will
to that B site.
guaranteed to play in Berlin, man.
They
At least one game.
with
They
this
could
one.
play 2.
But let's see if Anguist can actually control it. Going to be overwhelmed eventually from the util, but he still has players by pillar. You still have Davy here. You still have, I mean, yeah, smoked off towards market, but Element can disrespect that if he wants to, and a run and gun works. That's fine. Denial on the plant, though. That could be huge here. Makes things really tricky between Rose and Chelison. He's now just down on 1. Flash. And a quick kill. You're looking to see what he can get out of this. Already noted on the camera, too.
30 seconds left.
Gonna hear Vince, though. Vince
Unranked
needs to be on point for this one. Gets a
to
little sketchy, but
VCT, the road of
as the
Benny.
observers are highlighting, the spike
Main
not planted
Phoenix.
and very much down deep on the site, and time is brutal. You can't really stop closing the gap. Oh, and I guess it's a round win. There you go.
It'll tell you that there's someone there.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Thank you,
Someone's there.
observers.
That was nice betting.
Izzy's flash. I can't say what we really call
Oh,
it.
that thing did some little damage.
We must never speak of these things. But we're into the bonus here. CGN gonna have to try and work uphill already. First pick found, and comeback going down to a little bit of an issue. Benny, dirty little angle, but surely gonna be traded off, and he is. Back and forth
That's
a
a
little
good
messy,
defensive,
but
man.
hey,
Trevor
it's a
too.
bonus for Pacific. They're already happy. You're already doing serious damage. Maybe a plant here. Wingman doing his job, but Vince picking up Loiter. This is, I mean, devastating for Pacific. Maybe LaRock can do something wild, but you're looking at the timing on Element as well.
Doesn't know about the flag.
And Davi's just trying to keep his attention. Just look at me, and he actually
That's
gets the kill
huge,
too.
man.
So everything said and done, PCFIC.
Matt, you can do flanks on B or A. It's a very strong. PCFIC can do this.
Yeah, they certainly can. Anguish has been so good at this as well. But the pressure through Market's always difficult to handle, but he does have support from Davi. But at this point, you can see the pressure on Pillar. They're trying to play through that smoke, trying to get him down. I like that. This is nice. Learning on the fly between Comeback and Jellison, figuring out how they want to try and take and pressure this B site. And in a round like this, impressive considering the purchase. You're not seeing pretty weapons here. You're seeing Stingers, Odds and Ends, Guardians. Ult then on top, though. That's from LaRock. Should at least catch one, note one. May not have seen Benny, but Jellison checking on it. Gonna take him down. Again, Vince and Element work cut out here, but this is beautifully done. That pressure on Pillar, Josh, was just fantastic.
Timeout.
Pressure on Anguist again, but he has been doing well at this.
Playing for the retake here. Or?
Say that. I mean, that's a bold play.
Oh my god, yo, this kid is so good, man. Damn.
Maybe you should have fallen away from that, but felt confident.
Thought he was dead, man.
Was rewarded on it. Now down to 2. I don't know how they're going to try and make this work. Limited on utility. Rock can't really lean back in that regard. So you're looking at the guns in hand. They're going to need a big couple of shots, and Benny already clearing one. But LaRock left in a 1v3. And yeah, not going to happen. Nice attempt.
It will be 5-1, my friends. For CGN, the heads back.
It looks like maybe they're trying to pressure towards that A site here. Again, Vince, got to be cautious. There's a lot coming towards them.
Okay, Element got 2. Showstopper available.
Decides to stick the fight on one side and gets a punish on 2. An isolated fight, no trade.
Yo,
PCFIC looking
PCFIC
pieces,
is getting
Josh.
destroyed,
What
and
is
the HUD's bug again.
Could not tell you. I could not.
Yeah.
I can tell you what they should try to do with this composition. I could tell you...
You know, over performance from anyone.
No, but there's still game, man. There's still game. If they get 4 here,
so,
it's enough,
show us how
man.
bad you want
You know?
it. This is what Ascension is really about, is how bad do you really want it? You've got a chance to go and make it into those studios to make a real career of this one, and come back already going to find, oh my god,
bro.
Eviscerating
yeah, when the guy is doing things like this,
the one beginning
you don't have much of a chance, bro.
And it's still a 3v2. It's still in favor to CGN. LaRock and Rose playing together, find something together. But LaRock on his own on the site. Rose sitting a little deeper towards B main. Individual fights, and this time they're being won. Leaving just Benny to clear back through this obstacle course. Wants to get a start on it. That's already going to bring out the mosh, force him off. Does get half at least, though. How are you meant to get past these last 2? Very difficult. Good flash. Could certainly help. But
yeah, that was tough for him. Final round for PCFIC.
Timeout.
He's around the corner from the flash. But as the rocket goes down. That's the ult silenced. And Jellison has to clear so much. Surely they're aware. Hello? Well. Okay.
That's
fair
huge,
enough. You
man.
get a free pick towards Market. Pretty sure he got spotted over towards Tiles earlier on, so I'm surprised they lost track of that one. But still, 4v4. And Spike is pelting it. Now, for this to work out, Justin can't go down. If he dies...
Too close to the wall, man. That was not good.
You can see the Loiter now trying to take back that space, find some security. There's a dangerous... Oh my god. Oh, no.
Almost got out. 3v2.
You tell me.
What a weird run.
The analyst here, man. Help me out.
The rest alive. Play by play.
I don't know if it is alive. It's falling to pieces. We got fights everywhere. Now Vince cleaning our house. And
it's CGN now with the HUDs. Fix it on 8.
But it's going to be 8 rounds
and
for
PCFIC
CGN
with
now.
7, bro.
Timeout.
And here goes the ult. Hello. That's a good bit of info. Might have even seen Jellison. I'm not sure, but the quick flash, you might as well push it. Why not?
Oh,
Try to make something happen. Doesn't get it. But in the meantime, they're holding across the map. Still letting PCFIC just basically walk into their own
What the time?
do. Now, the Rock's found space here. That could be valuable. And they're backing away as Vince re-clearing towards A.
That's huge.
And
That's
there's the
huge.
impact.
There's one more though.
Towards Anguist. That opens up chances. Wingman should
my.
Element's position. And that's a shot.
That's beautiful,
Individual
bro.
impact,
Yo, he was the
works.
hero rifle.
4 and 3, market door closed.
Let's come back plant, bro.
But
One away from the
potentially another
showstopper.
Extension here from the Pacific.
Oh.
If they fight, they gotta do it together. But it doesn't look like it's together at all. Disjointed. 3 on 3. 2 sheriffs in play for the side of Pacific here, and they're trying to escape the site, but again, it's all just so disjointed. They don't know. They can't decide in or out. Pick one.
Gotta see that. Oh, God. What's going on? What's going on? I mean, do they...
What a round, bro.
Larock's just gonna outplay him?
What a round. He dodged the flash somehow, bro. That was insane, man. That was insane. One more and we got a game, bro. 8-3.
On the back of one player, really. Okay, they go fast with that showstopper into A site. It's Benny. He's going to get away here narrowly, but it's going to be a 5v5. And the thing I look for, though, is the fact that Pacific...
Oh.
They're going to be a down man.
I don't know. Again, you're talking about necessity. You're talking about walking smokes. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Hey, this is the time where you'd want to tune into a mini or a sliggy, because if they're not telling you this is desperate plays here happening, mistakes happening, they'll be lying to you, and I tell you they won't. Shell's the last one alive, and CGN have been given this on
Very
a
young team, man.
platter,
Very
and
young
they'll take
team.
it with both hands. They're not going to let that slip. If someone's going to make these mistakes and look like they are crumbling in this, for now we focus. It's not over. We bring our minds back.
It's
into
not
Pacific
over.
at 3 rounds. It's not much, but it's how they were.
But it could be
the bigger problem.
after this
That's why
round.
we're actually worried here. But look at this approach, this pressure through top middle. I love it. This is so pretty to watch. Now, I mean, whether or not it works out for them is yet to be seen. The Rock could be a problem. We've got pressure now coming back through. I like what the idea was from Pacific then to maybe take some space back towards kind of A main a little. But they're not winning the fights, and now they're down in
Is it me or
3 players.
comeback look like wonderful
Chelsea being
on
pulled
Navi?
out here. Now they've won the fights on the extremities pretty much, but Element cracks it back open,
That
and they
so
dash
good, bro.
straight over towards B.
Yeah,
This
I think.
is the type of stuff that Pacific
This is
needed to
it,
do
man.
on their attack.
Listen,
side.
this pistol here
Exploit
says
that
the
middle,
deal.
make
Not gonna
the
lie.
defense feel very uncomfortable. Anguist, he had a free B site, everyone coming from in front of him. He never had to check behind him at all game. And now, about to go 6 for 6 in pistol rounds.
Ooh.
Unless Loida has anything to
Best
say
Asian
about it.
to clutch.
Let's go. It's
three
1v2. He's got 2 smokes still to play with. That's tricky, but it's not impossible. Heard a step on CT. Maybe. He's lost track, but a great shot. He knows where Vince is. But the plant is for Vince, and Vince
I was getting half.
should be able to play this to the time.
Oh, he didn't get half. Oh, hate when it happens, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. That's
Well,
that's.
There it was, and there
Game's
it was,
over, bro.
Josh. Once he breaks this, they're going to be in panic stations. They're on the wrong side of the map, and it all falls down to 1. Loiter is about to have to go basically 1v4 with a sheriff.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Good
it.
luck.
You
You need to
don't
go
have
huge here,
support coming
dude.
yet.
Can't fall back
Loiter
either.
trying to
Oh,
creep
sorry about
back.
mid now.
It lost all space. Loiter gambling that no one had crept through by elbow. No one went through top middle. Benny does eat the paranoia there, and actually the one way still in place. Loiter giving it a damn good go, holding on to this one.
The flood's here.
Trying, and actually comebacks now made it towards the side. 10 seconds.
That was a good round by then.
Showing resilience. And
Loiter,
now
the
forcing
hero.
having to hit a save. There's no way else to even
They've got a
consider.
save.
So right now they're taking some gambles. They're doing these 4-man stacks. They're starting to set up the traps.
Yeah, speaking of, right here, right now, the aggression being the answer.
W
And it's
gaming, man.
rewarded. 2 big picks. They can fall off this if they want to. They don't need to outstay their welcome. They've got what they needed. Perfect start. Davi trying to find space in towards top middle. Punish that control on the extremities.
You don't
He might
have
be
to do
rewarding
that, bro.
himself.
You
Takes
just
away
don't
Roman,
have to.
And now suddenly we
That's a
complimented the
troll.
likes of Loiter before for being that one-man show, but now it's going to be on the likes of Jellison, who's on the run, trying to find some safety to sit towards, as they've carved some space for themselves now, Josh. Oh, this is bold. I like it, though.
A minute to play
Maybe
with,
expecting him, yeah, in a different position off the back of the reveal. Didn't know about Davi, though. The plant's going to
Hunter is swear for them.
Oh my god, Anguist, the
The
timing!
classic.
You see?
And
That
there
was
is
a troll,
great
man.
round. Suddenly, it's game on. Big shot from Loiter, though, removes Anguish. They know Davi was the one to plant, but he finds a 1v1, and this is all he's wanted. Shock Dart goes in. 5 more seconds on the reveal, but still wants to stay gun in hand for now. Loiter stepping forward. The hero from the round previous has to put on the cape once again.
Oh my god.
Do it anymore. It's 12 for CGN.
That was a throw, bro.
They're looking to exploit it, but look at the adjustment. Look at how Pacific are holding this now. 2 players, 3 players dedicated towards his camera, 2 trying to swing off that. Do they try and fight back the space? They do. Come back, trying to clear house. And he goes down for it. How's he fallen? How did that not get... What on earth just happened?
Down to 70. I don't even think he had shields. I think there was just 30 damage.
That's unbelievable.
Swatted down. 4 versus 5 now as well.
Oh, but look at Rose trying to make monster plays and gets punished. One by one, they're falling. Trying to be the hero today. And it's not happening. Loiter, the Rock, Jellison, the 3 to try and keep them in this one. TP. There's the info. There's LaRock.
There you go.
Again, keep them alive. Pacific showing what these individuals could do, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Vince, Davi, still here. He's got TP if he feels like he can use it. He's taking a little bit of a walk away, at least towards B main, and now he's getting all kinds of trouble. Davi detained, and the pressure building. Vince with a connection, and now just down to one.
Oh my god, even taking on the guy, Davi.
The weight of his team on his shoulders now. A CGN showing resilience here. Even around you didn't feel possible. It's done. CGN punch their ticket to Berlin and have a chance to make their dreams truly come true.
Masterclass showing. They won all the pistol rounds.